Buonasera a tutti, eccoci di nuovo in una diretta di un volo. Sono Alberto e sono comandante di una compagnia aerea virtuale che si chiama Bruxelles Airlines e in questo momento mi trovo col mio Airbus 320 parcheggiato al gate 4 dell'aeroporto di Bruxelles. Il volo di questa sera è un volo notturno. E il volo che mi è stato assegnato è l'SN 3151, che è un volo che viene operato da Bruxelles Airlines dalle 21, partenza alle 21:20 Zulu, quindi vuol dire le 19:20 da Bruxelles, con 1 ora e 35 circa di volo. Quindi allora la mia attrezzatura è Flight Simulator 2020 per le operazioni di imbarco e diciamo tutto quello che è il management della cabina. Utilizzo sia self-loading cargo questa sera ad esempio, oppure l'UCAR tool, a seconda di come mi viene. Poi ho la MCDU della Wing, con la quale mi trovo benissimo per poter, diciamo, rendere ancora più realistica la fase di inserimento dei dati e tutta la parte del piano di volo. Allora, già tutto settata la parte di comunicazione. Ecco, diciamo, le comunicazioni radio. Di solito uso FS-AD oppure volo su Pazzin. Questa sera FS-AD non funziona bene e quindi sono ritornato all'ATC di Flight Simulator, poco realistico, però se non altro mi dà anche la possibilità di avere altri aerei presenti nell'aeroporto e durante il volo. Mi concentrerò di più sulla parte che riguarda la parte strumentale, per dare anche qualche info di quello che sto facendo durante le operazioni. Il self-loading cargo è stato rilasciato la patch questa sera, quindi l'ultimissima. Diciamo, consiglio di utilizzarla per quanto, diciamo, si può fare il dialogo direttamente, però poi si sovrappongono un po' le voci, quindi in una fase iniziale parlerò con la ground o con l'equipaggio di cabina, successivamente metterò la comunicazione in automatico perché si sovrappone troppo anche alla parte radio. Allora, detto questo, qui abbiamo già collegato la Jetway e possiamo procedere con la, diciamo, chiamiamo la ground e iniziamo a avviare l'APU.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead.
Starting the APU.
Roger.
Allora, andiamo a settare anche tutta la parte di fuel, quindi andiamo a fare fast fuel. Go ahead.
Hi there, we're now refueling the aircraft and we'll let you know once it's completed.
Roger. Allora, abbiamo già inserito nell'MCDU tutta la parte dati
Bonjour capitaine.
How it's going?
Ground to cockpit.
Nous venons de commencer à amener les passagers à bord. Il reste encore un peu de temps à faire. Je vous ferai savoir quand nous aurons terminé.
Ok, no problem. Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
APU startup seems good. Nothing to report.
Please disconnect ground power.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Fueling has been completed.
Roger.
Roger. Stand by.
Adesso andiamo a togliere l'alimentazione esterna. Ecco che ci è stata tolta la GPU. Quindi andiamo a rimuovere.
Ground power has been disconnected.
Già, è già andata via. Con la nuova patch viene automaticamente tolta. E andiamo anche a settare
Salut.
questo sul nostro tablet. Turn the music on, please.
Pas de problème, juste une seconde.
Thank you. Ok, siamo pronti per l'imbarco. Siamo giusti. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
GSX start boarding.
We're ready for boarding and loading to begin whenever you can. Roger.
Boarding requested.
Bonjour, capitaine.
I'll call you back.
Aucun problème.
Go ahead.
Stand by.
Roger.
Allora, dovremmo cominciare a vedere i primi passeggeri tra poco arrivare. Allora, la quota di volo che ci è stata assegnata è 35.000 piedi. Al momento abbiamo una clearance per salire a 6.000 piedi. Successivamente mi avvalgo, diciamo, dell'assistente di volo virtuale per poter cambiare la frequenza e comunicare con la torre. Normalmente faccio voli anche su VATSIM. Diciamo, vorrei concentrarmi di più sulla parte, diciamo, pura di volo. Ecco i primi passeggeri che arrivano, diretti a Milano.
Hi. Can I see your boarding pass, please?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Salut, capitaine. Nous avons commencé à embarquer. Les passagers passent maintenant.
Thanks a lot.
Hello there. Straight to the middle, then on the left.
Stand by.
How are you? Good evening.
Abbiamo le operazioni di carico anche che stanno ancora svolgendo.
How are you? Capitaine?
Ecco, vedi, questa è la sovrapposizione
Si vous avez besoin de quelque
sensori
chose
di
de plus,
campo.
appelez-moi. Salut capitaine.
I'll call you back.
Aucun problème.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the self-loading cargo service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker space.
Go ahead.
And keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags,
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We'll contact you again once we're done.
Roger.
To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you
There's probably about 5 minutes
enable all
remaining.
remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now
Roger.
be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Hello.
Salut capitaine, tout le monde à bord.
Awaiting the load sheet.
Aucun problème. Je vous l'apporterai dès qu'ils l'enverront. Vous avez encore le temps de faire l'annonce de bienvenue.
Go
Cela
ahead.
devrait passer un peu de temps. Salut.
Thank you.
Es-tu là?
Turn the music off, please.
Pas de souci, je vais le faire maintenant.
Thank you. Please disconnect jetway.
Roger. Go ahead.
Bene, siamo pronti per il pushback. Ready for pushback.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now.
Roger.
Équipage de cabine, réglez les portes en automatique et contre vérification.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you have.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There are two emergency exits
Okay,
at the
siamo pronti per il
rear, three in the
pushback.
middle and two at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Salut capitaine.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop.
Locking gear.
How it's
Pull the
going?
mask towards you to start the oxygen.
Nous sommes juste en train de sécuriser la cabine pour le décollage.
Hold in place with the strap and pull on each side.
I'll let you get on.
Put on your own mask before
Merci.
landing lights. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside.
Release parking brakes.
When it's safe,
Commencing
apply
push.
the top.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open and seatbelt fastened. We wish you a
Stiamo
pleasant flight
muovendo,
and thank you
ecco.
for flying with self-loading cargo.
Da questo momento il self-loading cargo lo metto in automatico. andiamo a raggiungere il 19% di N1 sul motore numero 2 e poi procediamo con l'accensione del motore numero 2. Ecco fatto. Ok, engine 1. Taxi.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Ok, questo mi dà l'automatismo delle comunicazioni.
Brussels ground B-line Sierra November
Unlocking gear.
3151 with Yankee ready
Hello.
to taxi IFR.
Salut capitaine, la cabine est sécurisée pour le décollage.
Thanks a lot.
Faites-moi savoir quand nous serons prêts à décoller et je ferai asseoir et sécuriser l'équipage.
We're almost ready, so you can take your seats now.
Aucun problème.
Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed.
Pour le décollage.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Mesdames et messieurs, comme il s'agit d'un vol de nuit, pour des raisons de sécurité, j'ai allumé les lumières de la cabine pour le
Taxiing hold
décollage.
short runway 25 right via taxiway India November 8 Oscar Uniform Tango 8 Oscar Uniform Tango 7 Echo 6 Echo 5 cross runway 19er Foxtrot 5 Whiskey 4 Whiskey 4 1 Whiskey 4 B-line Sierra November 3151.
And they will be turned back on once we've completed our departure.
Fare con le checklist e il controllo degli uffici di volo, quindi spoiler, timone, palettoni. Adesso andiamo a settare il corretto trim che è il 08. Molto bene. La configurazione flap 1 e andiamo in spoiler, andiamo a spegnere le più. Allora, siamo pronti per il rullaggio, abbiamo già avuto l'autorizzazione per il rullaggio, siamo in orario con il nostro volo. Vediamo. Molto bene, quindi ci presentiamo all'holding point della pista 25 right.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Eccoci al punto d'attesa e quindi comunichiamo la nostra posizione.
Brussels Tower Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 ready for departure runway 25 right IFR to Linate.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 altimeter 29.41 wind 188 at Niner. Cleared for takeoff runway 25 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 right Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Ok, siamo autorizzati al decollo, quindi ci andiamo a allineare alla 25 right, 40% di potenza e poi andiamo alla flex tank.
You're free to move around the cabin.
cantiere di movimento che andiamo a contattare C di Bruxelles departure.
Brussels departure Beeline Sierra November, tree 1516,000 feet.
Call sign, Brussels departure altimeter 29.41, continue to Hotel Uniform Lima. Beeline Sierra November tree 151, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Beeline Sierra
Ci
November, tree
autorizza a salire a
151.
13 piedi. Adesso andiamo a fare la nostra salita. Fino a 10 piedi accese che seguire gli anti-ice arrivano segnali di 5 di sicurezza.
Beeline Sierra November tree 151, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
Going to 125.0 Beeline Sierra November, tree 151.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 19er approach via Kirky transition. Cleared to Kirky generic tree 1 hotel. Airbus Victor X-ray November descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
Brussels Center Beeline Sierra November, tree 151 is at 10,300 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Airbus Victor Hotel Lima climb and maintain flight level 280. Call sign, Brussels Center altimeter 29.41, continue to BR 102. Generic uniform Foxtrot Alpha, contact Beak approach on 120.205. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 280 Airbus Victor Hotel Lima. 120.205 generic uniform Foxtrot Alpha.
Autorizzati al top.
Cessna Golf Papa Sierra traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 10,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic Bravo X-ray Yankee traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 8,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Beeline Sierra November tree 151, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet altimeter 29.41. Cessna Golf Papa Sierra have the generic in sight. Beeline Sierra November tree 151, please acknowledge.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November, tree 151. Center Beeline Sierra November, tree 151. Request flight level 230.
Beeline Sierra November tree 151, climb and maintain flight level 230.
120 beeline Sierra November 3151.
Generic Bravo X-ray Yankee contact Florence approach on 124.38. Good day. Cessna Tango X-ray Golf climb and maintain 16,000 feet. 124.38 generic Bravo X-ray Yankee. Airbus Victor X-ray November contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Cessna Tango X-ray Golf. 126.475 Airbus Victor X-ray November.
Flight level 230 beeline Sierra November 3151. Brussels Center beeline Sierra November 3151. Request flight level 330.
November tree 151 climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 beeline Sierra November 3151. Center beeline Sierra November 3151. Request flight level 350.
Airbus Victor Hotel Lima contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day. Beeline Sierra November tree 151 climb and maintain flight level 330. Expect flight level 350. Airbus Lima Yankee Whiskey, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 320. 126.475 Airbus Victor Hotel Lima.
Climb and maintain flight level 330. Expect flight level 350 beeline Sierra November 3151.
Ok, stiamo arrivando alla nostra altitudine di volo.
Airbus Lima Yankee Whiskey.
Facciamo un annuncio che stiamo salendo alla porta di crociera.
Airbus Lima Yankee Whiskey contact Paris Center on 126.475. Good day.
few minutes we'll be passing through the cabin in our in-flight mode. If you could please ensure all aisle visitors have bags that face the overhead
Going
compartment.
to 126.475 Airbus Lima Yankee Whiskey.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. You'll next hear from me just before we start our descent. I'll be sure to keep you updated if anything changes, but in the meantime please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities. Thank you.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Cessna November Quebec Bravo traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 2,800 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna November Quebec Bravo traffic in sight. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 acknowledge last transmission. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, did you hear my last transmission?
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 Beeline Sierra November tree 151.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and gentlemen,
nous sommes sur le point d'établir notre carte de boisson. Choisissez parmi nous le thé avec quelque chose ou une variété de boissons gazeuses. Assurez-vous que votre plateau est en position abaissée et dégagez le plus large de l'allée. Merci.
we are about to close. If you could please ensure that the seats are in a down position and clear any openings behind us, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Beeline Sierra November, tree 151.
128.3 decimal tree, Beeline Sierra November, tree 151. 128 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 decimal tr
Sierra November, tree 151, flight level 350.
Call sign, Reims Center. Continue to Golf Tango, Quebec.
Reims Center, MiLANO Sierra November, tree 151, requesting vector to next waypoint.
MiLANO Sierra November, tree 151. Continue to Golf Tango, Quebec, turning and following heading 135. Proceed on course.
Continue to Golf Tango Quebec turning and following heading 135, proceed on course MiLANO Sierra November, tree 151.
Reims Center, Cessna Golf, Yankee Uniform Hotel, Kilo, 7,200 feet. Call sign, Reims Center altimeter, 29.51, continue.
Bene, riprendiamo la diretta. Allora, siamo a una quota di 35.000 piedi. In questo momento stiamo sorvolando la Francia e stiamo proseguendo quindi dal piano di volo. Mancano 247 miglia al nostro atterraggio, la pista di Linate, flight level 350, quindi il livello di volo sono 5.000 piedi, è giusto dire flight level 350 perché siamo con QNH standard. Detto questo, il salto d'incargo sta facendo tutte le sue funzioni, quindi sta dando da mangiare, da bere ai nostri passeggeri, l'equipaggio di cabina si sta muovendo, aggiorniamo magari anche i nostri passeggeri che siamo in schermo.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. Just to keep you updated, we look to be making good progress and are expecting to arrive on time as planned. We'll keep you posted if anything changes, but in the meantime enjoy the remainder of the flight and I'll speak to you again once we're about to start our descent. Thanks.
Essendo di sera, questo è quello che si vede veramente.
Hello.
Désolé pour l'intrusion, je me demandais juste si vous voudriez boire un verre.
Yes, please.
Ken,
Can I have a tea? Earl Grey,
ci
hot.
chiede se vogliamo
Aucun problème, je vais l'obtenir pour vous maintenant.
Vediamo come sono le operazioni. Inizia anche il selfie service. Non capisco perché mi sospende la wifi il salto d'incargo. Ci abbiamo riattivato.
Hello.
Salut capitaine, vos boissons sont prêtes, elles sont dans la zone de stockage, alors n'hésitez pas à les récupérer chaque fois que vous êtes libre.
Thanks a lot.
Aucun problème.
Questa è la vista del nostro Airlines, con le hostess che stanno iniziando a dare il food.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and gentlemen,
nous sommes sur le point d'établir notre répertoire ainsi que les articles de constellation. Assurez-vous que votre plateau est en position adaptée et dégagez toute la partie de la nuit. Merci.
we're about to please make sure your takeaway down position, clear and tight.
presto dovremmo cominciare a inserire nell'MCDU nel menu approach dati coinage, temperatura, vento e riportare il bar o il radio della ILS. Quindi vado a vedere il tablet. Alla Linate abbiamo un air pressure 1007, una temperatura di 13 gradi, 250 vento che siamo esattamente, e andiamo a mettere su l'approach 537 che è il dato della Airlines 507 baro, quindi abbiamo già settato, diciamo, tutta la parte di discesa che ci richiede l'MCDU per poi andare a attivare la fase e verrà impostata la velocità di atterraggio. Di notte è così, quindi la prossima volta mi capiterà di fare una diretta, farò un volo di giorno, è molto bello vedere le fasi, diciamo, di approach, quindi con tutte le luci, poi flight spettacolari in questa parte.
Beeline Sierra November 3151, contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day.
126.225 Beeline Sierra November 3151. Zurich Center Beeline Sierra November 3151 flight level 350.
Call sign, Zurich Center, continue to Edina.
Zurich Center Beeline Sierra November 3151 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Beeline Sierra November 3151, continue to Edina turning and following heading 145 for Zoom on navigation.
Continue to Edina turning and following heading 145 resume on navigation Beeline Sierra November 3151.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We expect to be descending in around 15 minutes. The arrival weather forecast is looking good, so it should be a nice easy approach into the airport. We're not expecting any delays, so we should be able to land fairly quickly.
Good day.
Once we do start our descent, please make sure to listen carefully to any instructions from our cabin crew and pay special attention to the seatbelt sign. Thanks very much for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again shortly.
Going to 125.55 Airbus Victor Zulu Whiskey.
questo è il punto, il beginning of descent, top of descent. In questo momento mancano 166 miglia. Al punto di beginning of descent cominciamo a scendere. Qui la sincronizzazione dell'ATC di flight con diciamo quello che è il vero programma di discesa dell'Airbus 120 fly by wire è un po', cioè era meglio usare il programma FS Hard, però ripeto in questo momento non funziona bene, diciamo, qualcosa che non va per quanto riguarda diciamo l'ultima patch rilasciata, quindi l'ho abbandonato per un attimo. Non tengo accesa la luce perché mi dà fastidio negli strumenti, un po' come tenere accesa la luce in macchina di notte quando guido. Quando poi arriviamo al gate la luce Allora, richiediamo noi una discesa, così quando arriveremo al punto top of descent saremo pronti. Direzione di altitudine.
Romeo, Quebec Bravo, you are 50 miles east. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 28 approach. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 28 approach. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Salut capitaine.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
How's it going?
Nous sommes occupés à servir de la nourriture en ce moment. Je reviendrai quand nous aurons terminé.
Okay, thank you. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Pas de problème du tout.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We'll keep you posted if anything changes, but in the meantime enjoy the remainder of the flight and I'll speak to you again once we're about to start our descent. Thanks a lot.
Level 250.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descend and maintain flight level 250 Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Generic Romeo, Quebec
Scendiamo
Bravo,
a
descend
flight
and
level
maintain
250.
11,000 feet. Quebec Bravo.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated till your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo. Zurich Center Airbus India, Mike Juliet Whiskey Sierra is passing 14,500 feet, climbing flight level 180. Call sign, Zurich Center altimeter 29.68, continue to LDAX. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Airbus Juliet Whiskey Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 240. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo. Climb and maintain flight level 240, Airbus Juliet Whiskey Sierra. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Hello.
Bonjour, je me demandais juste si vous aviez faim.
Descend and
Je vais vous
maintain
chercher quelque chose à manger
10,000
si
feet,
vous voulez.
generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo.
No, thank you.
Aucun problème. Appelez-moi
Generic
si vous
Romeo,
changez d'avis.
Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo.
Zurich Center Beeline Sierra November Tree 151. Request 15,000 feet.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, descend and maintain flight level 250, expect 15,000 feet. Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain flight level 250. Expect 15,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Man mano che scendiamo cominciamo a vedere anche qualcosa di più del suolo, delle città.
Generic Romeo, Quebec Bravo, descend and maintain 9,400 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, contact Milan Center on 124.9 or
Allora,
25.
siamo nel settore di Milano, quindi ok.
124.9 or 25. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151. Milan Center Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 is at flight level 275, descending flight level 250.
Call sign, Milan Center, continue to Edina. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Comunque sono sopra il lago Maggiore, si vede qualcosa. No, ecco questo è il lago. Il contorno del lago. Cominciano ad esserci le luci delle città. Allora, la nostra standard approach è la Udina, cioè la Saronno 3 November, quindi passiamo sopra Saronno, il vol di Saronno che viene utilizzato come un waypoint, poi arriviamo fino quasi a Voghera. Abbiamo un'occhiata al meteo. Di Linate, condizioni di EBBR. Allora abbiamo broken a scardita a 0,60,
Center Beeline Sierra November Tree 151. Request 5,000 feet.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 5,000 feet. Milan Center Airbus 5 Alpha Alpha Kilo Alpha flight level Tree 10. Call sign Milan Center continue to Abram.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 5,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Allora, ci dà sempre il segno 10, ok, 10. Stiamo a quello che ci dice l'Apis.
November Tree 151 acknowledge last transmission.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Good evening once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed, we've begun our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now as they will be closed during the approach. You'll next hear from me after landing, so I will wish you a very good evening once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptops. Your tray table must be stowed, and must have the window blind open. You now need to listen to your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handling any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, did you copy?
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November, tree 151.
One.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
Hello.
Salut capitaine, la cabine est sécurisée pour l'atterrissage.
You can take your seats now, we're almost ready.
Aucun problème. Siège pour l'atterrissage, s'il vous plaît. prévu, pour des raisons de sécurité, de dérouler les lumières de la cabine pour notre arrivée. Ne vous inquiétez pas, c'est une procédure tout à fait normale et ils seront rallumés une fois que nous serons arrivés près de terrain. Merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight, for safety purposes, I've dimmed the cabin lights ready for our arrival. Please don't worry, this is a completely normal procedure and they will be turned back on once we've landed. Thank you.
Ok, siamo alla transition altitude, quindi rimettiamo il nostro valore del QNH.
Airbus Victor Charlie Tango, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 260. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, you are 22 miles south. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway Tree 5 approach via Dixer transition. Clear to Dixer. Descend and maintain flight level 260 Airbus Victor Charlie Tango. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Please stand by Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, roger.
Stand by Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, roger. Milan Center Generic Oscar Echo Romeo X-Ray Juliet is at 1,000 feet, climbing 7,000 feet. Call sign, Milan Center altimeter 29.901, continue to D003D. Generic Romeo X-Ray Juliet climb and maintain 8,500 feet, keep speed not above 220 knots. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, descend and maintain 3,000 feet, keep speed not above 200 knots. Climb and maintain 8,500 feet, keep speed not above 220 knots, generic Romeo X-Ray Juliet.
$2,500.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, climb
2,500.
3,000 feet, keep speed not above 200 knots.
Accettare l'ILS.
Generic Quebec Victor Golf traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level Tree 10 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Airbus Alpha Kilo Alpha traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at flight level Tree 10 generic. Report them in sight.
Allora, sul carrello.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Generic Quebec Victor Golf traffic in sight.
Sul flap.
Airbus Alpha Kilo Alpha have the
Andiamo a
traffic.
fare gli spoiler. Acceso.
Romeo Sierra Charlie. Airbus Romeo Sierra Charlie descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Descend and maintain 2,300 feet Airbus Romeo Sierra Charlie.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 would like ILS Zulu runway Tree 5 approach vectors to final.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, you are 1 tree mile south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS Zulu runway Tree 5 approach.
2,500.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors ILS Zulu runway Tree 5 approach. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
2,500.
Abbiamo impostato la nostra speed per il landing 126 RPF. Questo ce lo dice la speed. Stato fatto. Abbiamo un traffico qua circolare, circolare. Andiamo a fare chiamata per il Linate.
Generic Romeo X-ray Juliet climb and maintain flight level 230.
Allora, 500 piedi stacchiamo l'autopilota e andremo a fare la finale.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 generic Romeo X-ray Juliet. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151, you are 5 miles south of Linate. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Contact Linate Tower on 118.4.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Tower on 118.4. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
1,000.
Linate Tower Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 4 miles south inbound ILS Zulu runway Tree 5 approach.
Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 Linate Tower. Altimeter 29.77 wind 206 at tree. Cleared ILS Zulu runway Tree 5 approach. Beeline Sierra November Tree 151 wind 206 at tree. Cleared to land runway Tree 5.
Cleared to land runway Tree 5 Beeline Sierra November Tree 151.
500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, turn next taxiway. Linate Airport information, Kilo 190. Linate, Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, turn next taxiway.
However, we ask that you remain seated portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access.
Ok, se non ce andiamo di più.
Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking your seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your
Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, turn next taxiway.
flight and destination information. Check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or the official self-loading cargo app. Thank you.
Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, contact ground on 1.775.
One tree 1.775, Beeline Sierra November, tree 151.
Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we'll start deboarding and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Linate ground Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, request taxi to the gate.
Beeline Sierra November, tree 151, taxi to gate 1 using taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Taxiing to gate 1 via taxiway Alpha Charlie Beeline Sierra November, tree 151.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please.
Benissimo. Eccoci arrivati a Linate.
The boarding requested.
Ground to copy.
Go ahead.
Passengers, the boarding
Hi, Captain.
stop.
Microphone check, please.
Loud and clear.
Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Roger. Vediamo la GPU così andiamo a spegnere la...
Bonjour, capitaine.
Turn the music on, please.
Go ahead.
Bonjour.
Request offloading update.
There's probably about 15 minutes remaining.
Roger.
Si vous avez besoin de quelque chose de plus, appelez-moi. Salut, capitaine.
Turn the music off.
Pas de problème, juste une seconde.
Bene, una volta terminato il boarding, thank you, andremo a chiudere la diretta. Spegnere tutti gli strumenti.
Bonjour, capitaine.
Would you mind waving your magic wand and getting the passengers offloaded straight away?
Aucun problème.
Eccoci arrivati.
Salut, capitaine.
Roger. Ground to copy. Go ahead.
Bonjour.
Hi, Captain. Okay, all beds have been offloaded. We're closing up now and we'll speak to you next time. Roger.
Donnez-moi juste un buzz si vous avez besoin de quoi que ce soit. Salut.
Would you mind waving your magic wand and getting the passengers offloaded straight away?
Aucun problème.
Perfetto.